Everyone in Kentucky certainly admires Coach Pitino, but no one would expect that a recruit who could land at Kentucky would be considered to be coached by Pitino. We're talking about Ian Jackson. Did you find that unexpected? If you thought so, subscribe to the channel and let's continue with the news. Few recent news stories have generated as much surprise as Ian Jackson's possible move to St. John's next season. Considered one of the greatest talents of the 2024 crop, the New York point guard, who emerged as a rising star in the North Carolina UNC program, now seems to be heading to an unexpected destination. The arms of Rick Pitino, a name remembered and feared in college basketball circles. And that would be strange for Kentucky too, wouldn't it? When Jackson chose UNC last year, many analysts saw it as a logical outcome, given his potential to shine under the lights of Chapel Hill. However, his move to the Gate this week has sparked heated speculation about his next chapter. And according to 247 Sports recruiting expert Travis Branham, Pitino and St. John's are emerging as the favorites to land the young prodigy. The idea of Jackson returning home to Queens, New York, carries an emotional narrative that resonates deeply with local fans and sports observers. After all, it's not every day that such a promising talent decides to return to his roots. But on the other hand, the decision raises intriguing questions. Why has Kentucky, a program that has historically dominated the national recruiting landscape, yet to show significant interest in Jackson? Under Mark Pope, the Wildcats have worked hard to rebuild their identity after years of Calipari's absolute dominance. While Pope has demonstrated a knack for attracting high-level players, the lack of concrete movement on Jackson is striking, especially when you consider how perfect he could be for Kentucky's offensive system. Jackson would be exactly the kind of piece the Wildcats need to complement their current roster. Averaging 11.9 points, 2.7 rebounds, and shooting 45.6% from the field and 39.5% from three during his rookie season in the ACC, Jackson represents a rare combination of versatility and efficiency. His ability to create plays for himself and others makes him an ideal fit for any team looking to bolster its perimeter. However, while Kentucky seems to be hesitant, Arkansas also enters the fray as a real threat. John Calipari, now at the helm of the Razorbacks, has proven himself a master at bringing in veteran talent to fill holes in his roster. With the recent loss of Jonell Davis, the need for an experienced and reliable point guard is clear. And considering Calipari already has 2 five-star freshmen on the way, adding Jackson could help Arkansas, some think. The connection between Jackson and St. John's seems to carry special weight. Rick Pitino, despite all the controversy that has marred his career, remains a magnetic figure in the basketball world. His triumphant return to New York with the Red Storm was met with enthusiasm by fans, who see him as a chance to restore the franchise's lost prestige. And for Jackson, the opportunity to play with Pitino could represent more than just a coaching leap. Meanwhile, Kentucky remains silent? It seems so, watching from the sidelines as other schools wage a fierce battle for the young point guard. It's hard not to wonder what could happen if Mark Pope decided to enter the competition more aggressively. With resources, tradition, and a passionate fan base, surely the Wildcats could bring him in? Could that still happen? Let's hope so. Lamar Wilkerson would be the right guy for Kentucky. Here are 3 reasons why. Lamar Wilkerson, the talented point guard transfer from Sam Houston, has been catching the eye of several college basketball programs, including Kentucky. With his recent inclusion on the Wildcats' radar and a scheduled visit to campus, there's good reason to believe he would be a valuable addition to the roster. Here are 3 reasons why Lamar Wilkerson should suit up in blue and white next season. The Cats desperately need a reliable perimeter shooter, and Lamar Wilkerson is exactly that, a long-range shooter. Last season, he showed impressive accuracy, shooting 44.5% from three-point range. His ability to space the floor and force defenses to adjust could completely transform the Wildcats' offensive dynamic. Additionally, his consistency, scoring in double figures in all 32 games this season and topping 20 points on 17 occasions, shows that he not only has talent, but also confidence and resilience. Those are essential attributes for a team looking to compete at the highest level. A seasoned leader, Wilkerson has proven himself in multiple conferences, earning 2 first-team All-Conference USA, CUSA, honors with the Bearcats. That kind of experience is invaluable for a program like Kentucky, which is in the midst of a rebuild under Mark Pope. He would bring not only his technical ability, but also a winning mentality and exemplary work ethic. Players like Wilkerson who have played at different levels of competition, including his previous stint at a junior college, tend to be more resilient and adaptable, crucial qualities when dealing with the pressures of playing for a program as traditional as Kentucky. In addition to being an excellent shooter, Wilkerson has also demonstrated versatility in his production. His averages of 20.5 points, 4.0 rebounds, and 2.1 assists per game show his ability to contribute in multiple areas of the game. He is not just a one-man, but a well-rounded player who can create opportunities for himself and his teammates. This versatility would allow Mark Pope to explore different tactical schemes, maximizing the potential of the current roster. In addition, his overall efficiency, 47.7% on field goals and 82.2% on free throws, shows that he is able to make smart decisions in critical moments, something that will be essential in highly competitive games. With the departure of key veterans and the need to strengthen the perimeter, Kentucky has a unique opportunity to attract a player like Lamar Wilkerson. Not only would he fill immediate voids, but he would also help build a solid foundation for the program's future. If Kentucky can convince Wilkerson to choose Lexington as his next destination, Wildcats fans will have a lot to celebrate, and he has an experienced guy to help Pope. I want to see your opinion.